The United States is very large and is not only famous for busy cities and diverse culture, but it also has famous travel states where people can see great nature, modern life, and high-class entertainment. From the sunny coast of California with Hollywood, the center of movies, and Silicon Valley, the center of technology, to the bright tropical sea of Florida, where white sand beaches and very big theme parks bring millions of visitors every year. In the Southwest, Nevada has a very different feeling with Las Vegas, the city of lights that never sleeps, standing in the middle of a large desert, where entertainment and luxury are at the highest level. And in the blue Pacific Ocean, Hawaii looks like a tropical paradise with volcanoes, wild beaches, and special Polynesian culture. These 4 states show the most different travel experiences in the United States. And they also show why this country is always in the list of dream destinations for travelers around the world. California, the state on the west coast of the United States, has for a long time become a symbol of dreaming, creativity, and prosperity. People call this place by many names: the Golden State, the land of the American dream, or the place where the sun never sets. California is not only famous for its strong economy that is #1 in the country, but also as a paradise of diverse culture, the meeting of many cuisines, and a natural treasure that stretches from the Pacific Ocean to the mighty Sierra Nevada mountains. If New York is known as the financial heart, then California is the creative soul of the United States, the place that created Hollywood, Silicon Valley, and the top centers of art, technology, and entertainment in the world. But not only the modern life, California also keeps inside it pages of history full of change, from the time of the Spanish colony, the gold rush of the 19th century, to the journey of becoming one of the strongest economies in the world. California has a very special geographic position. Located in the west of the United States, this state borders Oregon in the north, Nevada and Arizona in the east, Mexico in the south, and is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean in the west. With an area of more than 423,000 square kilometers, California is the 3rd largest state in the United States, only after Alaska and Texas, but it is the most populated with more than 39 million people. The landform here is wide and diverse in a way that few places can compare. Endless beaches with blue water, fertile valleys that support agriculture, the Sierra Nevada mountains with Mount Whitney, the highest peak in the continental United States, and harsh deserts like Mojave or Colorado with Death Valley, the lowest and hottest point in North America. Nature also gives California many kinds of climate, from warm Mediterranean to cool mountain climate, which makes it possible in one day to ski in Lake Tahoe in the morning and swim in Malibu in the afternoon. The history of California is connected with cultural exchange and big turning points of the United States. In 1542, the Spanish explorer Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo came to the coast of California, starting the time of discovery. In the 18th century, Spain built a system of 21 mission churches along the coast to spread the Christian religion and also to show control of the land. In 1821, after Mexico became independent from Spain, California became a part of Mexico. But only a little more than 2 decades later, after the Mexican-American War, 1846 to 1848, and the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, Mexico had to give this land to the United States. The most important event in the history of California happened in 1848, when gold was found at Sutter's Mill near Sacramento. The California Gold Rush quickly started and became the biggest gold rush in the history of the United States. Hundreds of thousands of people from many places in the world came here, bringing with them the hope to change their life. The population of California grew fast. New towns and cities appeared, and only 2 years later, in 1850, California officially became the 31st state of the United States. From that time, California kept growing, from farming, mining, to industry, services, technology, and entertainment, and became one of the centers of economic and cultural power of the whole world. When we talk about California, we cannot forget Los Angeles, the biggest city of the state and also the center of the world entertainment industry. Los Angeles is busy and lively with life that never stops, where every street corner can be the scene of a movie, and every person carries the dream of Hollywood. Hollywood, the holy land of movies, is a symbol of the United States, with famous places like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where more than 2,600 stars with the names of great artists are on the sidewalk, or the Dolby Theater, where the Oscar Award takes place. Visitors can also visit film studios like Universal Studios or Warner Bros. And see real movie scenes from famous films. Not only movies, Los Angeles also attracts visitors with beautiful beaches like Santa Monica, with a busy pier, games, and wonderful sunset. Or Venice Beach, the place of street artists, bodybuilders, and seaside cafes with a free and open style. Different from the lively Los Angeles, San Francisco has a romantic and mysterious beauty. This city by the bay is famous for the Golden Gate Bridge, a building that is called one of the most beautiful bridges in the world. Every morning, the bridge looks like it is inside thick fog, making a magical scene that touches people's hearts. San Francisco is also the place of Alcatraz Island, the island that was once a federal prison, keeping the most dangerous criminals in the United States, but now it has become an attractive tourist place. Not only that, the city also has Fisherman's Wharf, a busy port area with fresh seafood restaurants, sea lions lying on the docks, and Chinatown, the biggest and oldest Chinese town in North America, bringing a very special cultural and food space. Going down to Southern California, San Diego appears with gentle beauty and warm weather all year round. This place is called the City of Sea and Sun, attracting visitors with endless beaches and calm waves. Balboa Park is a place that cannot be missed. Not only a green park, but also a cultural center with many museums, art galleries, and beautiful gardens. San Diego Zoo, a world-famous zoo, is also in Balboa Park, and it is home to thousands of rare animals cared for in a large natural environment. In addition, San Diego also has Old Town, a place that keeps the history from the time of the Spanish colony, giving visitors the feeling of going back in time. If you love wine, California is truly a paradise with Napa Valley and Sonoma. Napa Valley is only about 1 hour by car from San Francisco, and it is one of the most famous places in the world for growing grapes and making wine. Hundreds of vineyards stretch on the soft hills, with old wine cellars that are always open to welcome visitors. Here, you can join wine tasting tours, enjoy luxury dinners with fine wine, or simply sit on a hot air balloon and see the whole valley shining in the sunset. Sonoma, the neighbor of Napa, is also very famous, but it has a quiet and simple beauty, good for people who want rest and peace. Talking about California without Yosemite National Park would be a mistake. This national park is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, and it is famous for its great natural scenery, where huge granite cliffs like El Capitan and Half Dome stand tall in the Green Valley. Yosemite also has beautiful waterfalls, especially Yosemite Falls, one of the highest waterfalls in North America. In addition, the forest of giant sequoia trees is also a highlight, with trunks that are thousands of years old, standing like proof of the lasting power of nature. This is a perfect place for climbing, camping, taking photos of nature, and enjoying the greatness that only nature can give. If Yosemite surprises people with mountains and waterfalls, then Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park takes visitors to the world of giant ancient trees. The General Sherman tree, known as the largest tree on the planet, is almost 84 meters high and has a trunk base more than 11 meters wide. Walking in the forest of sequoia trees, people suddenly feel small in front of the greatness of nature. Kings Canyon, with deep canyons and wild scenery, also gives an exciting adventure feeling to those who love exploring. Death Valley. The Valley of Death is in the Mojave Desert, and it is one of the harshest places in the world. This is the lowest point in North America, with temperatures that can go over 50 degrees Celsius in the summer. But this harsh nature makes a special beauty. Long golden sand dunes, white salt fields, and colorful mountains that change with the sunlight. Even though it is called the Valley of Death, this place is full of life for people who love exploring and taking photos. Joshua Tree National Park is the meeting place of the Mojave and Colorado deserts, and it is famous for the strange-shaped Joshua trees that look like statues in the desert. The park also has huge granite rocks piled together in special shapes, attracting people who love climbing and photography. When night comes, the starry sky of Joshua Tree becomes one of the most amazing sights, making this place a paradise for people who love astronomy. Besides nature and culture, California is also proud of Silicon Valley, the global technology center. Located in the south of San Francisco Bay, Silicon Valley is the home of many top technology companies in the world, such as Apple, Google, Facebook, Tesla, Intel, and more. It is not only the place that creates products and services that change the world, but also a symbol of creativity, startup spirit, and the dream to reach the future. For many young people, just one time visiting Silicon Valley is enough to feel the power of knowledge, technology, and global vision. The interesting thing is that California is not only attractive because of its landscapes or lively cities, but also because of its unique stories. If counted alone, the economy of California would be in the top 5 biggest economies in the world. This state produces more than 50% of the vegetables and fruits for the whole United States, and it is also the global center of creativity in music, movies, and technology. California is also called the place where every day is new, because of the variety of climate and activities. In the morning, you can go skiing. At noon, you can be on the beach. And in the evening, you can join a concert in Los Angeles or San Francisco. The culture of California is a mirror that shows diversity. This is the place where European, Asian, Latin American, and Native cultures meet. This mixing creates a special creative space, from art, movies, music, to festivals. Coachella, one of the most famous music festivals in the world, takes place every year in California, attracting hundreds of thousands of people. Traditional holidays of the Mexican community like Dia de los Muertos or Asian festivals in Chinatown, San Francisco, and Little Tokyo in Los Angeles, all make a rich cultural symphony. The people here are also known for being open, friendly, and valuing personal freedom. They are creative, active, and always looking for new ideas, creating a special atmosphere that few other places can have. California food is a journey of taste. It starts with strong Mexican dishes like tacos, burritos, and enchiladas that have become common fast food, and continues with Asian dishes made with care like Japanese sushi, Chinese dim sum, Korean kimchi, or Vietnamese pho. Bro? California cuisine, the special food style of the state, focuses on fresh, healthy, and creative meals, combining local ingredients with influence from all over the world. And of course, Napa Valley wine, one of California's international prides, together with fresh seafood from the long coast, cannot be missed. All of these things make California both familiar and magical, both modern and deep. It is not only a state of the United States, but also a global symbol of dreams, opportunities, creativity, and freedom. Anyone who has ever been to California, even just once, will carry unforgettable memories of the sunset on the Pacific Ocean, of the busy streets, of the greatness of Yosemite, or of the sparkle of Hollywood. California, the Golden State, always opens its arms to welcome people, and it will always be a place where dreams never end. Nevada, the land of light, desert, and endless dreams. In the wild west of America, where the sun burns hot on the golden sand, Nevada shines with Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps, where neon lights cut through the night and turn dreams into reality. But Nevada is not only about casinos and entertainment. Behind the bright lights are tall, snowy mountains, clear blue lakes, great man-made wonders, and art festivals that surprise the world. This land is full of contrasts, wild but modern, harsh but charming, peaceful but bright. In this journey, let travel love take you to explore Nevada, called the Silver State of America. It shows a beauty that is free and mysterious and explains why, in the dry desert, this place becomes one of the most attractive destinations in the world. Nevada is in the western United States. It is the 7th largest state by area. It has no sea, but it has many different natural landscapes. On the west, Nevada borders California, the land of Los Angeles and Silicon Valley. On the east, it borders Utah, with its famous Red Rock National Parks. To the north, it borders Idaho and Oregon, and to the south, it borders Arizona. The capital of Nevada is Carson City, but the most famous city is Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world. The land of Nevada is full of wide deserts. In the south is the Mojave Desert, and in the center and north is the Great Basin Desert. Between them are valleys and tall mountain ranges. On the west, the Sierra Nevada mountains create a beautiful natural picture. The climate here is very dry. Summers are hot, winters are very cold, and the temperature between day and night changes a lot. The history of Nevada is also very rich. Before Europeans arrived, this land was home to Native American tribes like the Paiute, Shoshone, and Washoe. They lived close to nature through hunting, gathering, and traditions. In the 18th century, Spanish explorers came and gave the land the name Nevada, which means snow-covered, to describe the White Mountains. In the 19th century, Nevada became the center of the gold and silver rush in the United States. In 1859, the discovery of the Comstock Lode silver mine turned Nevada into the biggest mining center in the country at that time. In 1864, during the Civil War, Nevada officially became the 36th state of the United States. In the 20th century, Nevada changed again. In 1931, the state made gambling legal, a historic decision that opened the way for Las Vegas, the world's entertainment capital. At the same time, the Hoover Dam project began. It was a great engineering work, giving power and water for city growth. From then, Nevada entered the age of neon lights, luxury casinos, and cities that never sleep. But it still keeps its history and its grand nature. When people think of Nevada, the first name is always Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world, the city that never sleeps. Here, bright lights shine through the desert night, with luxury casinos, grand resorts, and endless parties. The heart of the city is the Las Vegas Strip, almost 7 kilometers long, filled with famous landmarks. From the elegance of Bellagio, the Roman style of Caesar's Palace, the romantic Venice at the Venetian, to the Egyptian mystery of Luxor, and the modern glory of MGM Grand. The Bellagio fountains are a true symbol of Las Vegas. Every night, hundreds of water jets, lights, and music create a magical show in the desert. Recently, the world was amazed by the Sphere, a giant globe covered with the largest LED screen on Earth, now a global check-in spot. But Las Vegas is not only about gambling. It is also a giant stage of art and emotion. Cirque du Soleil shows, concerts with world stars, amazing magic, and colorful festivals make Las Vegas feel like a bright dream come true. Leaving the bright lights of Las Vegas, Nevada still hides amazing wonders, and one of them is the Hoover Dam. Located on the border of Nevada and Arizona, this great construction is called an engineering masterpiece of the 20th century. Standing over 220 meters high, the Hoover Dam is not only a giant wall of steel and concrete holding back the Colorado River, but also the source of life for the American Southwest, giving electricity and water to millions of people. From the top of the dam, visitors see the stunning Lake Mead, the largest man-made lake in the United States. Its emerald green water spreads wide in the desert, surrounded by tall rocky mountains, creating a beautiful contrast between the harsh nature and the amazing power of human creation. Farther to the northwest, Lake Tahoe shines with a heavenly beauty. Lying between Nevada and California, it is one of the largest natural freshwater lakes, so clear that snowy mountains are reflected on its surface. In summer, Tahoe is a paradise for kayaking, cycling, and hiking. In winter, it turns into a famous skiing destination with luxury resorts. A part of Death Valley also lies in Nevada, one of the harshest places on Earth, where the temperature once reached nearly 57 degrees Celsius, the hottest ever recorded. Yet, in the burning heat and extreme dryness, this land shows a surreal beauty. Endless golden sand dunes, rocky mountains changing colors under the sunlight, and a night sky full of millions of stars all make visitors feel like stepping onto another planet. Harsh, but magical. Just 30 minutes from Las Vegas, Red Rock Canyon appears like a masterpiece of nature in the Nevada desert. The bright red cliffs shine under the sun, and winding trails run through sand and stone valleys, creating a grand view that is both wild and charming. This is a paradise for adventure lovers. Hiking, climbing, biking, or simply enjoying the scenery and taking beautiful photos with the glowing red rocks of the desert. Besides Las Vegas, Nevada also has Reno, the city called the biggest little city in the world. Reno is smaller than Las Vegas, but still full of life with casinos, classic car shows, colorful hot air balloon festivals, and outdoor music events. From Reno, visitors can easily reach Lake Tahoe, making the city an important gateway for travel. Nevada is also famous for Burning Man, the most unique art festival in the world, held every year in the Black Rock Desert. For 1 week, tens of thousands of people from many countries come here and build a temporary city in the desert. They create art, music, performances, and in the end, they burn a giant wooden man, a symbol of freedom, creativity, and community. Burning Man is not just a festival. It is a life experience, a way of living that many people dream to try at least once. The culture of Nevada is very unique. It is a mix of many traditions. Here, people still keep the values of the Paiute, Shoshone, and Washoe tribes. At the same time, Nevada also has strong Spanish and Mexican influence in language, food, and festivals. Of course, modern entertainment is also a big part of Nevada, with casinos, music, and colorful shows. Beside Burning Man, Nevada has hot air balloon festivals in Reno, craft beer festivals, and wine festivals. All of this makes a rich picture of lifestyle and creativity. The people of Nevada are very diverse. This state is a meeting place of Native Americans, Spanish, Mexican, European, and Asian communities. People here are friendly, open, and free in spirit. They also keep the pioneer spirit from history, like the miners who once searched for gold and silver. The people of Nevada are very diverse. People here are friendly, open, and free in spirit. This state is a meeting place of Native Americans, Spanish, Mexican, European, and Asian communities. They also keep the pioneer spirit from history, like the miners who once searched for gold and silver. Nevada is truly a land of contrasts. It is bright and lively, but also quiet and calm. It is modern, but still keeps its wild beauty. It is shining on the outside, but also rich in culture. Here, visitors can enjoy everything: the never-sleeping Las Vegas, the great mountains, the mystery of the desert, the art festivals, and the amazing food. If you want a place with fun, nature, and culture, Nevada is the perfect choice. Come to the shining heart of the American desert and feel its magic for yourself. Florida is called the Sunshine State. It is the state of sun, where the bright sun seems to never stop shining. Here, the white sand beaches go along the blue-green water of the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. It is also the place where modern cities live together with the wild beauty of nature. Florida is not only a famous travel place, but also the land of meeting and mixing. It is where the lively Latin culture meets modern American life. It is where the history of Europe joins with the marks of native people. It is also where people can find both busy life and quiet peace. Florida has the strong and full life of a bright and shining land. Here, you can enjoy the exciting life of Miami. You can enter the magic world of Disney World in Orlando. You can have an adventure in the wild Everglades swamp. You can also watch the wonderful sunset in Key West. Florida is the perfect mix of holiday, adventure, and discovery. It is a paradise where everyone who comes will take away bright and happy memories. Florida is in the southeast of the United States. It has the Atlantic Ocean on the east, the Gulf of Mexico on the west, and it touches Georgia and Alabama on the north. With the shape of a long peninsula going into the sea, Florida has a coast that is more than 2,170 kilometers long, one of the longest coasts in the United States. Because of this special land, the state has a subtropical and tropical climate. This makes the weather warm all year, and it makes Florida a holiday paradise in every season. Besides the sea, this state is also famous for rivers, lakes, and swamps. The Everglades area is a big tropical swamp. It is the home of many wild animals, like the American alligator, the Florida panther, and the bright pink flamingo. The history of Florida is also full of changes and many colors. Before the Europeans came, this land was the home of native tribes like the Timucua, the Calusa, and the Seminole. In 1513, the Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon came here for the first time and called the land La Florida, which means the land of flowers. After many times of changing control between Spain and England, Florida was officially bought by the United States in 1821. It became the 27th state in 1845. During the American Civil War, Florida was on the side of the Southern Confederacy. But after the war, the land recovered fast and grew with farming, real estate, and especially tourism. The mix of cultures from native people, Spain, Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean made a very special identity of Florida, both familiar and new. And to feel the full attraction of Florida, let us start the journey with one of the most famous places, Miami. This is one of the most lively cities, where the sun is bright, the sea is blue like emerald, and the busy life never stops. Located by the Atlantic Ocean, Miami is famous for South Beach. It is a beach with soft white sand, clear water, and the colorful Ocean Drive street full of energy. When night comes, Miami changes into a different place, a paradise of fun with bright lights, bars, loud clubs, and hot Latin music. Not only modern, Miami also has the soul of Cuban culture. In Little Havana, visitors can walk on streets full of Latin feeling. They can drink a strong Cuban coffee, enjoy a handmade cigar, and dance to the charming salsa. Miami is the place where modern meets tradition, and America mixes with Latin, making a special music of cultures that no other place has. Orlando is the capital of theme parks, the place where every childhood dream can come true. The most famous is Walt Disney World Resort, the biggest entertainment complex in the world and the never-ending symbol of Orlando, which welcomes millions of visitors every year. When you come here, you feel like you are in a fairy tale world, with beautiful castles, classic Disney characters, and games that bring magic for all ages. Not stopping there, Orlando also has Universal Studios Florida, a paradise for movie lovers. Here, you can walk into the world of famous films and enjoy exciting rides full of thrills. If you love the ocean, SeaWorld Orlando will show you amazing shows with killer whales, dolphins, and other smart sea animals. It opens a journey to discover the wonderful world of the ocean. The variety and charm of these theme parks make Orlando the perfect place not only for children, but also for families and adults with a big love for adventure. Tampa Bay is an important port city, where economy, culture, and fun come together in harmony. Tampa is famous for Busch Gardens, a theme park with a zoo, where you can see lions, tigers, African elephants, and also try exciting rides. This city is also a sports center with professional teams, and it has many museums, shopping areas, and great restaurants. Key West is the southernmost point of Florida, with a romantic and peaceful beauty. The place has old wooden houses, small streets with many trees, and magical sunsets on the sea. Key West was once the home of the writer Ernest Hemingway, and now his house is a famous place for visitors. Visitors can also enjoy activities like diving, kayaking, or riding a bicycle around the island to feel the quiet and calm air. Everglades National Park is one of the biggest tropical swamps in the world, and it is listed by UNESCO as a World Natural Heritage. Here, you can take a special airboat to move through the canals and see American alligators, turtles, flamingos, and hundreds of rare plants and animals. Everglades is clear proof of the wild beauty and the rich nature of Florida. Daytona Beach is the paradise of speed and festivals, where the sound of car engines mixes with the soft waves of the sea. This beach city is known all over the world for the legendary NASCAR races at Daytona International Speedway, a meeting place for millions of speed fans every year. Not only famous for racing, Daytona also has a long and wide beach with soft sand and open space, perfect for sunbathing, walking, or playing exciting sports like volleyball, surfing, and jet skiing. In the summer, Daytona becomes a big stage with music festivals, fireworks, and outdoor events, giving a busy and exciting feeling all day and night. Fort Lauderdale is called the Venice of America because of its many canals, and it is a paradise for people who love life on the water. This city is a perfect place for visitors to try a luxury yacht, ride on small boats along the canals, and look at the rich houses by the river. Fort Lauderdale is also famous for its long beaches, clear blue water, and soft sunshine all year. Not only the beach, this place is also a top center for shopping, eating, and fun, with lively streets full of bars, restaurants, and modern shops. When night comes, the city becomes even more bright and exciting than ever. Naples is different from the busy places because it has a peaceful, rich, and elegant beauty. This city is famous for its white sand beaches, calm blue water, and coconut trees moving softly in the wind. Not only beautiful with nature, Naples is also called the golf capital of Florida, with many world-class golf courses that attract rich people and fans of this noble sport. The city is also the culture and art center of the area, with many galleries, theaters, museums, and art events happening often. Luxury resorts, high-class spas, and five-star restaurants make Naples the perfect place for people who want peace, style, and a fine way of life. Florida still has many other interesting things. It is the only state in the United States where you can see alligators and sharks living in nature together. Florida is also the home of the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, where NASA sent the Apollo ships to the moon, and where the dreams of space continue today. With more than 30,000 lakes, including the very big Lake Okeechobee, Florida is called the land of sea, lakes, and rivers. And special, because of the nice weather, people here can swim in the sea all year, something that is rare in other states of the United States. The culture of Florida is a lively mix of many cultures. From salsa, reggaeton, and jazz music in Miami, to street art in Orlando and Tampa, all bring colors to the state. From Latin festivals like Calle Ocho Festival, to the pirate party Gasparilla Pirate Festival, and the Florida Film Festival, everything makes a cultural picture with many colors. The people of Florida are also as diverse as the land itself. They are friendly, open, full of energy, and they love sports. Florida is the home of many famous teams like Miami Heat in the NBA and Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFL. Because of this, the love of sports is always strong in the cities of Florida. The food of Florida is also something you cannot forget. From the famous Cuban sandwich of the Cuban community, the sweet key lime pie from Key West, to the fresh stone crab and rich seafood from the sea, all make visitors love it. Florida is also the land of American oranges, where fresh orange juice is a symbol you cannot miss. The food here shows a fine mix between traditional American taste and Latin Caribbean influence, making a food experience that is rich and special. Florida is truly a paradise of sunshine, where you can find great nature, rich history, diverse culture, and modern, busy cities. When you come to Florida, you can swim in the clear blue water of the beaches, feel adventure in the Everglades, join lively Latin festivals, taste special food, or simply relax under the bright golden sun. No matter if you love peaceful holidays, want adventures, or enjoy art and culture, Florida always has something for you. And surely, once you come to this sunshine land, you will take home memories you can never forget, and you will always want to come back many more times. Hawaii is a paradise in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and just hearing the name makes travelers feel excited. This land has blue sea, white sand, red volcanoes, green forests, and sunsets that make the sky look like fire. Hawaii is not only a dream place, but also a journey to discover. Every wave, every hula dance, every ukulele sound tells you a story. Here, the past and the present meet, local culture mixes with the world, and people live with the warm aloha spirit. In our trip today, let's go to Hawaii together. We will listen to its history, enjoy the great nature, taste rich food, and feel why it is called the paradise on earth. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, about 3,800 kilometers from the mainland of the United States, and about 6,200 kilometers from Japan, Hawaii is the 50th state of the United States. It is also the only state made completely of islands. The islands group has more than 130 islands, but the most famous are 8 main islands: Hawaii, also called Big Island, Maui, Oahu, Kauai, Molokai, Lanai, Niihau, and Kaho'olawe. Each island has its own character and beauty, from the busy Waikiki Beach on Oahu to the great volcano Mauna Loa on Big Island. From the tall cliffs of Napali Coast in Kauai to the bright flower roads that go to Hana Town in Maui. Hawaii was born from hot lava of volcanoes for millions of years, and today you can still see red lava flow into the sea at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. It is a view that is both powerful and unreal. Not only rich in landscapes, Hawaii is also one of the rare places in the world that has 11 of the 13 global climates. They include wet tropical, dry desert, and even snowy mountains that stay white all year. The history of Hawaii is as special as its geography. About 1,500 years ago, the first Polynesians from the Marquesas Islands crossed the ocean in simple wooden boats. They brought plants, animals, and stories to live in the new land. They created a unique culture with language, beliefs, dances, and a way of life connected to the sea and the sky. In 1778, the English explorer James Cook was the first European to arrive in Hawaii. This started a time of trade, but also many changes. A few decades later, King Kamehameha I united all the islands and built the Kingdom of Hawaii. In the 19th century, Hawaii became a center of world trade, especially in sugar. Many workers came from Japan, China, the Philippines, and Portugal. But foreign influence grew stronger, and in 1893, the monarchy ended. Hawaii was taken by the United States, and in 1959, it became the 50th state. Another sad event was the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, which brought the United States into World War II. The history of Hawaii is full of meetings and conflicts, but all of them made a rich and unique identity for this land. When you come to Hawaii, the most exciting thing is the many beautiful places. On the island of Oahu, you will start in Honolulu, the capital city and the heart of the islands. Here you can walk among modern buildings, visit traditional markets, and feel the life of a seaside city that is still very Hawaiian. Just a few minutes by car, Waikiki Beach appears with long white sand, green palm trees, and perfect waves for surfing. Waikiki is not only a beach, but also a symbol, where local people and visitors from around the world enjoy the sun, street music, and nights full of lights by the sea. On Oahu, there is also a very important historic place, Pearl Harbor. When you visit, you can see the USS Arizona Memorial, hear the stories of the 1941 attack, and feel the quiet atmosphere that remembers an important part of world history. Leaving Oahu, let's go to Maui, an island called the Island of Natural Beauty. One of the most unforgettable experiences here is watching the sunrise on the top of Haleakala. When the sun slowly comes up, The first rays cut through the thick sea of clouds, and the sky becomes full of orange, pink, and purple colors. This view makes visitors feel like they are standing on the roof of the world. Another famous place is the Hana Road, a long and exciting trip. The road is almost 100 kilometers with many sharp turns, going along cliffs, through green rainforests, and leading to big waterfalls and black sand beaches. On the way, you can stop at small villages, taste fresh sweet fruits, or just sit by the cliff and look at the wide ocean. Maui is also famous for whale watching in the winter, when thousands of humpback whales come to the warm sea here. If Maui is romantic and dreamy, then Kauai is a paradise for people who love wild nature. Called the Garden Isle, Kauai is full of green forests, plains, and waterfalls. The Na Pali coast has tall cliffs, hundreds of meters high, dark green and strong, meeting the blue ocean water. It creates a view that is both wild and amazing. Walking on the coastal trails, taking a boat along the cliffs, or flying in a helicopter above, each way gives a different experience, but all leave unforgettable feelings. On this island, visitors should not miss Waimea Canyon, often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. The red cliffs mixed with green plants and the small streams at the bottom all make a powerful and lively picture of nature. If you want to see the power of the Earth, go to Big Island, the largest and youngest island of Hawaii. Here you will find Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, where lava from Kilauea volcano still flows into the sea and makes new land in front of your eyes. Standing near the red-hot lava, hearing the bubbling sound, and smelling the sulfur in the air is a truly unique experience. On this island, there is also Mauna Kea, which is the tallest mountain in the world, if you count the part under the sea. Its peak is covered with snow in winter, and it is home to many observatories. From here, you can see the clear night sky with millions of stars, an experience that makes everyone silent in wonder. Big Island also has special beaches like the green sand beach Papakolea, the black sand beach Punalu'u, and huge waterfalls like Akaka Falls, which is more than 130 meters high. Molokai has a different beauty, calm, slow, and full of native culture. On this island, you can feel the most original Hawaii, with small fishing villages and old sugarcane fields. There is also the Kalaupapa Sea Cliff, one of the highest sea cliffs in the world. This place was once a land of exile for people with leprosy, and today it is a historic park. It is a place that is both sad and a reminder of the strong spirit of humans. If you want privacy, Lanai is the perfect place. This small island has only a few thousand people, but it has some of the most luxurious resorts. You can walk on wild trails and explore the Garden of the Gods, where strange rocks make a view like Mars. Or you can simply relax on Hulopoi Beach, with clear blue water and colorful coral reefs. Each island in Hawaii has its own special charm, from busy cities to wild beaches, from red volcano craters to green rainforests. Going from one island to another is like stepping into completely different worlds. And this is what makes Hawaii one of the most unique and diverse places on the planet. Hawaiian food is also an interesting journey. It is a fine mix between Polynesian tradition and food from Asia and America. You can start with a fresh bowl of poke, raw fish cut into cubes, mixed with spices, and eaten with white rice. Another popular dish is loco moco, with white rice, ground beef, a fried egg, and rich gravy sauce. If you want to try traditional taste, look for poi made from mashed taro root or kalua pig, pork cooked slowly in an earth oven, often served at luau parties. Hawaiians are also very creative, turning fast food like spam into spam musubi, rolled with rice and seaweed. And on hot, sunny days, nothing is better than a colorful shave ice, sweet and cool. But when we talk about Hawaii, we cannot forget its special culture. The spirit of aloha is not only a greeting, but also a way of life. Love, respect, and harmony between people and nature, and between people with each other. Hawaiian culture is shown through the hula dance, which tells stories with hand moves, eyes, and soft body movements on the gentle sound of the ukulele. The Hawaiian language, even though English is the main language today, is still respected and kept, with words like aloha and mahalo. The colorful lei flowers are given as a welcome, to connect and to say love. And in the luau parties, you can enjoy delicious food, music, dance, and the warmth of people together. The people of Hawaii are the soul of these islands. They are a mix of many cultures, native Polynesian, Asian, and European, creating a diverse community that is still united in the spirit of aloha. Hawaiian people are friendly, warm, and they love the ocean, music, and outdoor activities. They live slowly, calmly, and they care about family and community. Maybe that is why, when visitors come here, what they remember is not only the beautiful nature, but also the smiles, the hugs, and the warmth from the people themselves. Hawaii attracts visitors not only with its great nature, but also with the harmony of many things. This is a place where you can feel strong adventure with surfing, diving, climbing, or trekking in the forest, and also feel peace when lying on the beach to watch the sunset. This is a place where traditional culture mixes with modern life, where diverse food shows the rich history of immigrants, and where each island has its own soul waiting for you to explore. And most important, this is a place where you can find connection with nature, with people, and with yourself. Hawaii is not only a travel place, it is a journey. A journey to discover unique wonders of nature, to listen to stories of history, to join the special culture, to meet friendly people, and to feel the full spirit of aloha. When you leave Hawaii, you do not only take beautiful photos, but you also take positive energy and a peaceful feeling that is hard to say in words. And that is why Hawaii is always a paradise in the heart of anyone who once came here. From the sunny beaches of California, the world of entertainment and the blue ocean of Florida, the bright lights in the desert of Las Vegas in Nevada, to the tropical paradise in the Pacific Ocean of Hawaii, each place has its own color, but together they create a strong attraction for tourism in the United States. These states are not only famous destinations, but they are also places where visitors can experience the full diversity of the United States, from technology, movies, and entertainment to wild nature and unique culture. This richness makes the journey to explore the United States always new, exciting, and full of inspiration for anyone who comes there.